everyone, welcome to Storytime with Zara. Today I'm going to read you a very nice book called A Friend Like You. Once more autumn had come. A squirrel had been very busy, dashing up and down the trees, and everywhere he had buried nuts for the cold months ahead. When he was finished, he sat down to rest. Ah, he sighed happily, all set for the winter. Suddenly, a bird flew down and landed next to him. "Where did you come from?" asked Squirrel. "A long way from here," said the bird, "and now I'm tired." "Have a nut," said Squirrel. "Thank you very much," replied the bird, "but actually I only eat worms. More's the pity." "Why not eat a nut for a change?" said Squirrel. I might give it a try," answered the bird, tasting the nut carefully. Then he fluffed his feathers and hopped from foot to foot. "Well, I never," he chirped. "Who would have thought it? Nuts are delicious." "Would you like to come climbing?" asked Squirrel. "I'll show you my favourite tree." "Actually, I can't really climb," said the bird. "More's the pity." "But you can fly, can't you?" said Squirrel. "That I can," replied the bird. Squirrel darted to the highest treetop, and the bird flew with him, high, high up. Squirrel turned somersaults while the bird sat in the top branches of the tree. He sang so sweetly it gave Squirrel happy goosebumps all over his back. "Come sing with me," called the bird. "Actually, I can't really sing," said Squirrel. "More's the pity." "Why not hum along?" suggested the bird. "Well," said Squirrel, "I might give it a try." The bird sang and Squirrel hummed along, bouncing on the twigs with joy. They capered and climbed and jumped and hopped and flew and sprang and sang together all day long. Then they sat on the grass eating and watching the sunset. "It's good to be with you," said the bird. "And with you," nodded Squirrel. "When you sing, it gives me happy goosebumps all over my back. Fancy us meeting like that out of the blue and having so much fun together." "Yes," agreed the bird. "I never thought I would meet a friend like you." "You know what?" said Squirrel. "I've buried so many nuts, more than enough for two, and there's such a lot of space in my nest. Wouldn't you like to stay with me?" "Yes," replied the bird. "I would very much, but I can't." "Why ever not?" cried Squirrel. "It was wonderful to spend the day with you," said the bird. "But I'm a bird, see? I can't eat nuts all the time. I'd come to miss my worms, and it makes me so happy to fly. I can't stay. More's the pity." "But wait!" exclaimed Squirrel. "You could still eat worms and just have nuts for a change. Then you could fly away whenever you like and then come back again. There are so many lovely things we could do together." The bird thought for a moment, then he smiled and said, "I might give it a try." And that's how the squirrel and the bird stayed together. And it didn't really matter that they were really rather different. Quite the contrary. It was just exactly right the way it was. Well, I chose this book because sometimes even though you meet a friend that's different than you, doesn't mean that you have to break up with them and go back to do what you usually do. You can have things for a change and always go back and do the things you like. And your friend might even like the things you like without realising that he or she ever did like it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Please remember to subscribe.